Yes. Yes. Welcome back to a brand new episode of Super MC. Here we are another week, brother. Here we are.
I'm ready.
I'm ready. He was already rubbing his mitts. He's like, come on. Yes. So welcome everybody to, like I said, to a brand new episode of Super MC. Please make sure, if you haven't already, to subscribe to the channel so you can stay current with our content. And also make sure to check my brother out. Yeah, there you go. My brother over here at Vic Virtuous. As you can see below his in the display name, that's where you can find his content and the Victory is Ours podcast and everything else he's doing. His album's coming out like in 2 weeks. So
don't do that.
Oh, it's delayed? Okay.
A few years delayed. It's on ice.
It got undelayed.
Exactly.
Underlay. Yeah, so anyway. So tonight's topic is it's our Infinity series. And this time it's 97 till infinity. Woo-wee! 97 is a crazy year in hip-hop. Crazy year. You're about to see that in a minute. You know, this is also the year Biggie passed away. Pac passed away the year before. Biggie passed away in 97. And it was also the new era in sound was gearing up to take over. The old vanguard of the late 80s and early 90s were kind of on the other side of their musical careers.
Right.
You know, is there anything that you remember distinctively about 97, Vic?
Yeah, I mean, you took the words out of my mouth. That was the year, like you said, that Biggie was taken from us, from hip hop, from his mom, his family, and we felt it. You know, it was crazy. New York, Brooklyn felt it. Yeah, that was a huge standout to me. I was working at Boston Market in Hillsborough, New Jersey at the time. My boy came through. He was like, yo, did you hear the news? I'm like, well, what's up? He was like, Biggie got shot and killed. It was almost like it was in slow motion, like shot and killed. And it just kept replaying in my head. I'm like, what? You know, like when we first heard about Pac getting shot, he got shot, went to the hospital, left the hospital that same night. You know what I mean? The first time. So it was just like, it's crazy. It's really crazy. That was a huge standout to me. And as I told you on the phone, this was the year prior to, we getting ahead of ourselves, but the year prior to the Miseducation, which was the following year. So.
Yes, you're right. I'm sorry. I was getting confused with the score. I was like, wait a minute, hold on.
Yeah.
The score was 95 or 96 or
right. No, 96.
96. Okay. And then Wyclef was 97. And
the Carnival. Yes.
Right.
Huge for me.
Was 98.
Huge albums for me.
Wow, they was hitting them up. All right. Yeah. All right. So, you know, we're gonna get it going. 97. This year in hip hop, boy.
Check one. Lights, camera, action, I'm on. One more time to kill it. Rap goes to fill it. I scream with the Beastie Boys. What time is it? It's 2 o'clock. You getting knocked out the box and kicked off the block. Death Squad, hit squad. No, we won't stop. Fucking call the cop. I be the invisible. In the school of hard knocks, I'm the principal. Batman Joe, you know. Repercussions coming through the blaze, busting crime scene. Constant drama, niggas ducking when we come through, throwing the jab in the 1-2, laying into South trap when we run through. Like what? Like a marathon, butter with the diamonds on, get my rhyming on, keep the fucking shining on. Back to biz, new address with the back crib, my shit in the whiz, polying with the big wig. Off the meter, and every time we reach the tip top, and it don't stop. In the field of rap, we pull rank, no question. We top the one time. Off the meter, and every time we reach the tip top, and it don't stop. In the field of rap, we pull rank, no question. We top the
Beautiful way to set off the show, my brother. Damn.
Yeah, you know it's gonna be a crazy evening if it starts there.
Yes. And for the people that didn't know, that just hopped on the bandwagon with that Nas King Disease Part 2 album with the collaboration with EPMD and Eminem. EPMD has been doing this since 97, prior to 97, since the early 80s.
Yeah.
They've been rocking and doing the back and forth thing. So
yeah. This is part of the old vanguard that I was talking about, where I was saying in 97 there were some artists that were part of the old vanguard that were still holding it down and doing dope albums, and this was like towards the end of their run of being the popular groups, you know. I gotta go.
Was this before or after EPMD got back together?
I make $1 million every 6 months, and y'all hating my game. Say call me the wrong things, knowing I'm fly without wings. But some of y'all have to pull strings. In this era, I maintain the freak up on the beat. Master bass lines of Raphael Sadiq, lyrical mastermind, a genius. So don't snooze, no missions impossible. Ask Tom Cruise. I keep a joint lit when I have to spit a rough paragraph. Laugh when I'm busting your ass. Who want it? Come and see me like 112, and I rock that bell with Fox and L. E-Dub, Mr. Excitement, right? The Portuguese of rap, so come to the light. Yes, the recipient of this award goes to moi, the best qualified superstar. My squad stays on point like that. It's the joy.
Yeah, my squad stay on point like that.
It's the joy. New York, I'm in your area. DC, I'm in your area. New Jersey, I'm in your area.
Yeah.
Jers,
okay. But to get back to Mikkel's question, she said, was this before or after EPMD got back together?
What did she say? Or should I say
before or after the group broke up? Yeah.
You want to take this one?
No, you go ahead, please.
I believe they were still together. They still had their run. They had each album, for those that don't know, had the word business in each album title.
Yes.
Okay, for Eric and Parrish making dollars, and they had the business. So the fourth one was Back in Business, and this one, let me see. Now I'm getting confused because there were so many.
Well,
I'm showing my age here.
Well, let's answer the question.
Right.
Was this before they broke up or after?
This is before they broke up. This album.
Before they broke up.
This is before they broke up.
So yeah, that's the answer. That's it.
I'm just for knowledge itself. I just want to.
I know. Yeah, I understand. We got to keep moving. He's over here like, well, hold on. Let me look up this and how many albums. I thought he was going to name every album.
I'm ashamed of myself because I used to have these albums. Okay, Strictly Business, Unfinished Business, Business as Usual, Back in Business, Out of Business, Out of Business. There we go.
I told you he was going to name every album
without the Googles.
See, I told you. I already know.
Had to.
You don't.
Hip hop historian. Oh man.
Listen, your hip hop card has already been grandfathered in. You see what I'm saying? So you don't have to keep showing that license like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Come on,
Appreciate that, brother. Thank you.
Your passport's got way too many stamps for anyone to ever question you at TSA.
Appreciate it, brother. Same goes for you, my brother. Thank you.
You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I'll be like Eddie Murphy at the airport in Golden Child.
Sweet brother.
Right.
Sweet brother Noopsy.
My brother Noopsy has forgiven me. Anyway, okay. Serious business here now.
Yo.
Here we go. Yeah, my name is Rakim.
Yo.
Yeah, my name is Rakim.
Yo.
Yeah, my name is Rakim.
Yo.
Yeah, my name is Rakim. Yeah, my name is Rakim.
Yo.
Rockin', yo, this saga begins. My eyes is the photography lens. Properly push pens and show quality gems. The harvest be grim, but yo, maybe tomorrow we win. If we follow the trends and keep count of the dollars we spend. I want a mahogany bin, I want lottery in. I want property friends. Plus my hobby is skins. If I get sloppy and sin, then my prophecy ends. But the gotta begin, watching my odyssey spin in a place where war be based on a true story. Territory was made for me to pursue glory. Blast alone, masses and zones have to be sown. Every capacity blown, I'm internationally known, yo. So all hail the honorable. Microphone phenomenal, persona is invulnerable. Trust me, son, I continue like a saga do, bringing you the drama to allow you that the chronicle was just begun.
The saga begins.
So trauma, rock him,
Set it all. The saga begins.
still say a rhyme after the next one.
The saga begins.
So trauma, rock him,
Set it all.
My brother Steve, anyone that knows me, they know how I am with the microphone fiend. Yo, Rakim is out of here, my dude. That's one of my favorites, if not my favorite of all time.
Yeah. You know
Easily.
what's crazy? Almost every single one of these songs come from albums that like all deserve their own night or have already gotten some shine. Like we went through this album through the Rakim night. But I mean, dude, that was like episode 2 or 3. You know what I'm saying? We'll go back to that one again too. Like this album, the 18th Letter.
They definitely had his joints.
Jeez, Louise.
Definitely had his joints. What was your favorite off the album, man?
Possibly this, to be honest with you.
Right. I'd have to say the same for me.
It really, I wouldn't be mad if you picked any of the 2 joints that Pete did or that Primo did from that album, and maybe another song off of there.
New York. It's been a long time. Saga Begins.
Yeah, I'm saying any of those.
Yeah. No, I know. It's crazy.
Like, yeah. What about you?
I'd have to say the Saga Begins too. Yeah, I would agree. You know me with the multi noises and like the whoo and that they took the what's the Soul Sonic, not Soul Sonic Force, the joint we used to rock. Doom.
Oh yeah.
Jam on it, excuse me. Nucleus, jam on it. Yes, they took the little breakdown of the bridge of the track and put that at the beginning. I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I didn't remember what it was from exactly off the top of my head. And Mikkel said, well, she asked, was that Primo? Actually, that's Pete Rock.
That's Pete Rock.
Okay. But this right here is Primo.
Yeah, you know,
97.
shit is wild. Can't complain though. I'm alive.
It's finally getting to him what this
and all
is.
that.
For a second, he was just like, oh,
You know
this
what I'm
sounds
saying?
nice. Then he was
Just
like,
trying to do my thing. Praise the all. Bust it. That nigga Slick Rick said, I waited a long time sweating it. I got jerk, but now I'm getting it. Hazy like asthma, bizarre disaster. Stress almost had me down from being the master, the pastor, preacher, poet, a teacher. It's been so long. Like Monifa, believe that I'm needed in rapping. I breathe this. Some pick up a microphone, they can't even achieve this. Oscar award winning, your shit, I'm bored with it. Stop copycatting, son. Why? Cause your dog did it. Get your own lingo, make up your own jingle. 10 years later, you be biting my single. Primo, take it downtown swinging. Intervening on the board, Sesame steaming. Yeah, catch the vibe like a tribal dance. In the clubs on the low with the b-boy stance. Money rubbing with a shorty, got bumped by a chump. Tell them step off, I'm doing the hump. Yeah, I say it's my world, and I won't stop. And if you stand in my way, you're bound to get dropped.
And Mikkel said, wow, I remember y'all talking about how Primo has that haunting sound. Yeah, this is one of those eerie beats.
He sounded like he produced it at Salem's Lot. Yo, that joint.
Yo, for real. For real.
Woo. You talk about eerie, like Cemetery, Michael Jackson Thriller on the set type theory. Like that's that's crazy.
Eerie and beautiful at the same time.
Yes.
And it's well, you know.
Yeah, I don't know about you, man. I feel like OC is one of the most underrated MCs with one of the most underrated catalogs in hip hop history, in my opinion.
I agree.
That Born to Life album.
Come on, we're gonna get to his first 2 for sure. those need its own night.
Word Life, excuse me. I said Word of Life.
I know.
Born to Life. Yeah, Word Life album. Crazy.
What up,
Nicole? What's up?
This one. Ooh, here's another Primo one. This one is just ugly. Oh.
Fuck who did I offend? Rappers, sit back, I'm about to begin. Sit back, I'm about to begin. Sit back, I'm about to begin. Sit back, I'm about to begin.
I drive up and down Harlem blocks, iced out watch, knots in my socks. Cops think I'm selling rocks, pulling me over to see if I'm drunk, but I'm sober. They wouldn't fuck with me if I drove an over. Listen, Columbo, you make because your money comes slow. And what you make in a year, I'm making one show. Now you wanna frisk me and search my ride? Call me all kind of names, try to hurt my pride. You just mad cause I'm a young cat, pockets dumb fat, talking about where the gun at. I've been there and done that. I'm through with that illegal life, I'm staying legit. I love to see cars come cruising by playing my shit. I walk around with 6 style without a pistol. My whole clique's wow. I'm rich pal, no more sticks. I'm making hits now. I drink crystal. I'm through breaking laws. I don't sell coke anymore. I do tours. So get that flashlight out of my face to bring me down. Them jakes will do whatever it takes. Word up, them federals got my phone and my house tapped, praying that I fall for the mouse trap. I doubt that. Why do I end up in so much shit? I done came way too far to be calling it quits. Jake wanna lock me up even though I'm legit. They can't stand to see a young brother pockets get thick. Hey.
Ooh. Big L, rest in peace. One of the illest MCs.
Over that Preem. Ooh.
Crazy. L is just timeless, man. Preem is timeless.
Yeah. Now, mind you, in 97, this was the year that the infamous Grammy incident with Old Dirty Bastard happened, which means that this was the same year that Puffy's No Way Out album won Rap Album of the Year. That's why Old Dirty jumped on stage. So just remember that the Grammy said that Puffy had the best album of the year as you listen to all this music. Okay.
And for those that don't know, can you let the people know what album that was that got nominated or was declared best album, hip hop album of the year?
No Way Out.
Right. For those who don't know, I mean, honestly, I thought it was a good album, but it definitely wasn't album of the year. Definitely was not album of the year in this year.
Yeah, it was
very good album. Very good album. I'm not gonna front. It was a good album, but not album of the year. I mean, they had joints with the Locks. The I'll Be Missing You was dope. The Victory track was dope. You didn't like Victory? You didn't like the Victory track? Really?
Smells like Dookie.
Wow, I'm surprised. Victory?
It was cool.
Not even an instrumental?
It was cool, but to say that this was a very good album.
No, I thought it was a good album. I thought it was a good album. Not album of the year. Not even close, but a good album.
You used the word very.
We'll have to do a breakdown on that album because that joint with the Locks and Black Rob was tough. Definitely. I mean, there's tracks that I remember specifically that were tough.
And I mean, your taste is your taste. I mean, I trust obviously you know you love dope
right
stuff.
Right.
Question. But
you just wasn't rocking with it. Rocking with it.
Nah. I mean, there was like 2 or 3 joints. Of course, the Benjamins to me.
And there's another one. I wasn't even thinking about Benjamins. Wow.
I was debating throughout this week of putting that in the playlist because I love that song so much, but it just didn't fit the music scheme of what we were doing.
Right,
you know?
right.
But so yeah, they had stuff definitely. But anyway, enough of that. What about this? Organized Confusion. For those that don't know, this is a song called Numbers. So peep the rhyme and all the numbers they throw out there in their verses.
Add it up. Check it out. We're like 3 LPs precise from my 5 deadly venoms. With international plugs like 9 organized in them. Get it? 20,000 leagues extra deep. Running with the number 13 with my 40 belows upon the feet. Now Adam 12 got me in this 2020, so I'm 007 about my 411.
Yes.
Sunny forecast with 83 degrees of heat. We murky 420 I 95 and 2 deep. Mac 10 under seat for carjacking passenger 57s. Product 19 who gets the dumpster behind 7-Eleven. From 108, 09, 159, same 227 style with one nosy bitch in the blind hit 155 for 20 sacks and better. Nothing but love for this nigga, Mr. 16
Yo,
letter.
9 times out of 10, a nigga won't shine. I dropped dime on 5 niggas who all had nines. On the corner of my block doing crime. Now I'm walking around with the 4 pound. Now lately, looking over my shoulder with a 6-hour 380. Maybe the baby tech would have been nicer to bring along. Sing along with me if y'all know the song. Mine's Gimme, not Vinny, but I'm naughty. In 40 projects, drinking 40s till I'm 40 with Corley. Truncating moves with Paulie. On the SP 1200 and 1212, you feel it? Mission to create matrimony and reveal it as love in the form of life. As you know it, I'm skating with the 8 and I'm a damn sure show it. Funky 4 plus 1, you know, makes 5. Fantastic, romantic, got 5. Furious, the serious, the treacherous 3. We be the awesome 2, most definitely. Makes 5. Got 5. 3, we be the awesome 2.
Dude, another group, in my opinion, who's so underrated and rarely stated is Organized Confusion. It's crazy. And it's dope. The scary thing about it is, as dope as Pharoah Monch is, I really miss the group being as one, honestly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I feel like they were one album away from a total hip hop classic from start to finish. Like if they were able to do one more album together before Pharoah went solo, because each album to me progressed in certain ways. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I felt like they still had another album that was going to kind of encompass the best elements of all the prior albums. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they didn't get to that yet.
Yeah. No, I could agree. And I would love, even to this day, to hear a track with De La. As much as we've rocked De La on this show. De La, Pharoah Monch, Andre 3000.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Just stop. You're fucking foolish this evening. You're foolish, sir. This is hogwash. What are you doing?
Yo, I can't even say anything about that. I would just love to hear it.
Who's making the beat?
Great question. I'd leave that one to you. I put the posse cut together. Who would produce the track? Who you got?
Madlib for that one.
Okay.
I just say Madlib. I just off top of my head, Madlib. Okay. All right, sir. Do you remember this song right here?
Jocking my style. You know you're jocking my style.
R.I.P. Craig Mack.
Presenting, jocking my style. Here you go. Here come a rhyme in your ear. Craig Mack says to have no fear. My rhymes push the whack to the rear. I'm severe, rap pioneer with funk out there. Now it's clear. Rhymes flow to the break of dawn. Exploring MCs I can still on. They cross billion. Yeah, don't forget, style is a banger. MCs out the closet, in the closet on the hanger. Make them up, chop rhymes like the chop shop, chopper act. Starting with the bows in your back. Whenever I attack, it's like a blow from an axe. Sweet like sugar, that beyond sugar smacks. Fact is, Mr. Ormiz, can't another rapper see me when it's time for getting biz. And the moral of the story, as you will see, that from now on, the greatest rapper is me. MC, you're jocking my style. You're jocking my style, boy. You're jocking my style. MCs, you're jocking my style. You know you can't touch the play. MCs, you're jocking my style. You're jocking my style, boy. You're jocking my style. MCs, stop jocking my style. Craig Mack.
Interesting that she would say that. Wow. So, Mikkel, you never heard "Get Down"?
No, she might have. I mean, again,
she may not remember the name of the song.
Yeah. She might have. Like if she heard it, it might sound familiar to her, but I'm sure she didn't hear his album. And this right here was his second album.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
away from Bad Boy and the dude who won rap album of the year.
My brother ain't gonna let that go tonight.
I'm just not. That's more hogwash.
Hey, I could understand your gripe. And the funny thing about that, first of all, R.I.P. to Craig Mack. Tragedy, like it was just horrible. But the good thing is hearing that he was at peace before he passed, with knowing that he was about to pass is comforting for me. But the thing about that track in particular, when that song came out, and I'm sure I'm not the only one that thought this, like a lot of people felt that Craig Mack was jocking Redman style for the longest. Was like a son of Redman, you know?
Yeah, I never heard that.
Really? Oh, a lot of people thought Craig Mack was biting Redman style when Red first came out.
Yeah, I don't see that at all. I mean, I'm not knocking anyone else's opinion, but I don't.
Right. I think even Chino XL even made like a metaphor. He's like jocking the style like a fake Redman, something like that. He said in one of his verses with that Sway and King Tech song with Eminem, KRS, and all of them on that posse cut. Yeah, it was interesting.
That was another dude I had no interest in.
Chino XL?
He can rap, but again,
rap is behind off.
His music, though, like I just wanted to hear good music. Hearing somebody spit, that's dope, but
you didn't like his first album, Here to Save You All?
No.
Did you hear it?
Did you hear me say that I didn't like his music?
But I'm saying that's a catalog. That could be an assortment.
Okay, so I tried his first two albums. Why are we talking? We keep talking about people that's
in your opinion. I love Chino XL. I think he's crazy.
I'm saying they're hogwash to this moment.
There you go.
Let's say
there
that.
You go.
Because Chino can rap his ass off. I agree with you. I just don't like his music.
Okay. Yeah.
There was a few rappers like
that.
Some people. We had people in there like that. Well, this song certainly isn't that. But you as a lyricist, you understand, like there were a lot of rappers that could just rap, but they couldn't great songs.
Absolutely.
You know,
I agree.
Both. You know, I don't know. And there were some rappers that were okay, but made great songs.
Right. Yeah, this is true.
Yeah, so I mean, it varies. True, they were making records, and I was just listening. So what can I say?
Right. Yeah, no, I agree.
This.
Oh, another underrated.
Very. You are so right, brother. Razzcast.
The waterproof MC. You ain't wetting me. You need to stop rapping and start robbing banks like Steady B. See, no matter how much green you make, you never taste the avocado. Just another broke Versace model. Tiger Woods ain't even up to par in the game of survival. That's why I'm y'all crystal bottles. Drink Listerine, brush my teeth with amphetamine so I can sound fresh and say dope things. In between 3 strikes and 5 miles, forever snow. I want a woman with the body of a and a personality like Lauren.
Oh my God!
Say I didn't know, cause while we wanna be NWA, they create the NWO. How many years?
FOMO.
So fake John Gotti's ain't got no Maseratis. I be at the party sipping hot toddies, my pumping everything. Out Audis and Saudi. I'm thuggish, ruggish to the bone, and I'm gonna diss everybody. You want the truth, can't handle the truth. You want Lexus Moon Roof, Hennessy 80 proof. Scared to death, playing the game of life. Solo on ice. You want the truth, can't handle the truth. You want Lexus Moon Roof, Hennessy 80 proof.
Okay, see, right there. So this song that we just played and the next song that I'm going to play are both of rappers that fit in that category that were great spitters. You know what I'm saying? Great spitters. And that song that we just played shows the difference between the sound that was emerging with Diddy and his Grammy Award winning album and the underground. It was like a war was starting to wage where rappers were starting to rap about the bullshit of the music that was considered suddenly mainstream. Can we go to Victor for a minute? He's got the dookie face. He seems like he needs to let it air out for a minute.
Sorry, I'm still trying to get past those lyrics.
Yeah.
That's all. Just real cold. Soul on ice.
So
real
what about?
cold.
Can you try to get past this?
Desperados, traveling.
The Firm, but this is Cannabis verse.
What's up, son?
First time we heard Cannabis.
Do this, what up? Do this.
He blacks out.
Spending too many nights on the Henny getting right, breaking big face pennies, betting against the friendly dice.
We just got a peek from behind the towel, y'all.
Spoiling, tell it like it is, the raw should never be rewarded. Too many nights on the Henny getting right, breaking big face pennies, betting against the friendly dice. I can't call it, it's going too good to spoil it. Tell it like it is, the raw should never be rewarded.
Celsius, I make MCs melt. Fuck my record label, I appear courtesy of myself. Let me explain how I maintain thresholds for pain and walk across the sun barefoot looking for shade. I rearrange your rib cage like a 12 gauge at close range, change the position of your brain. My hard rap penetrate through your hard hats and all that, nigga. Get your wig peeled back. I scalp you like the Indians on horseback. Running bull will hit you harder than running back. Stunning man with brave and cunning raps, swiftly running laps around 48 tracks. Like uncut crack, you fiends keep coming back. Heads is flipping like acrobats on gym mats. From wax the analog tapes, the digital dax is critical black. The cannabis is ill like that. In fact, perhaps you should quit rap instead of always trying to diss back. If niggas keep telling you that the shit's whack, I rip raps, hardcore raps, rushing you to the floor mat. Put you in the figure four, break your thorax, jump off the top turnbuckle and land on your back till I hear it snap or crackle. The rep says chill, laugh, get clapped, bringing the wrong rap to combat. Like bringing the pain gun to a shootout with real gas. Your niggas is whack, rapping over microphone feedback. My intelligence begins where yours peaks at. Fox Boogie and the see-through Brazil, then ask Nazi. My nigga Nature will explain it further if it's not clear.
God. Wow, that's a long ass towel. You see how long it took for that towel to come down? He just threw a beach towel at the camera. Jesus. Who was that towel for? A pterodactyl? Jesus, that was a long ass towel with wings.
I needed one for that track and that verse. Yo, people couldn't tell me that Cannabis wasn't snapping.
I know. Yeah.
We all know what happened afterwards, but hey.
In the same year that happened.
Yes.
The 4, 3, 2, 1 and all that.
Yes.
Which I didn't even want to touch that tonight because I want to save that for when we do the hip hop battle songs.
Oh.
I want to save that song. In
that's going to be a very opinionated show, I'm sure.
Yeah, I hope that one of your opinions is not that you thought LL won this battle.
Where's Cannabis now?
We're gonna just go to the next song.
Where's Cannabis now?
What is all this hogwash you've been seeing?
Where's Cannabis now?
It has nothing to do with the battle. And you as a lyricist, I would think I know you get it, but that's what it is. It's not about, because if it was about whose career, that means Cannabis never had a chance at him ever, because LL has had a career before him and was going to definitely have a career after because he's LL.
I'm not even talking about notoriety and record sales. Like Cannabis wanted to play that card through second round knockout. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about lyrically. He was out of here. That song was not that impressive to me. Second round knockout was not that impressive to me. It was not a knockout. It wasn't a knockout. And the video made it even worse. He played himself in the video, coming into the video with his eyes black and blue, with Wyclef in the ring, had to train him, and Mike Tyson. Come on. He played himself. Look, I would have been all over that track and video if I were LL. It would have been an easy target.
LL did not
easy target
and not outspit this dude.
We can do a track for track breakdown of each verse.
LL has never spit a verse on a lyric level as lyrically ill as the verse we just heard from Cannabis. And that was Cannabis' first verse.
But okay, so you talking different generations, because as I'm Bad was, or any song of I'm Bad, the rhyme gets rougher as the rhyme goes on. Excuse me, like for that time period, that was like Cannabis told LL himself, I was you in my prime. Cannabis would compare himself to LL.
Yo, I can't start factoring in the era somebody was in when we're talking about a battle. Because for me, when I'm talking about a battle, I'm just thinking like I'm sitting here on the block and these two people are going.
It is great because we're two opinionated brothers. And listen, honestly, nobody at that point in time could tell me anything about Cannabis. You could ask anyone who knew me. I was the biggest Cannabis fan. I had every single mixtape verse that he had, from Tony Touch to Clue to Cutmaster C.
Okay, you don't have to name them.
And when LL came with the Ripper Strikes Back, first, even before he came with the song, the way he went up on the radio with Flex and played Cannabis out and called him Shorty and wouldn't even address him by his name, that was strategic at number one. Number two, because he played the game and he played it well. He threw Cannabis off his square. Cannabis got irate. He went on shows with ODB and Praz and couldn't even talk about the first single, which was his first single, and got annoyed when people would even ask him about the song because he knew he lost.
We're talking about a bunch of stuff that's outside of the moment of the lyrics. And
no. It wasn't.
All I was looking at was a battle, because a battle is not what happened to the person after the fact or what they did before the fact. It's like a fight. If you're fighting somebody, it ain't about who you fought before and after. It's who you're fighting in that moment and what happens to you right then. That's how you get judged on winning and losing in a fight.
I disagree, because if you look at Nas and Jay-Z, Jay-Z knew he lost after Ether. He went up to the radio station getting emotional, stuttering. He couldn't even get his words out properly because he knew he lost. Cannabis, same thing. When Ripper Strikes Back came out, LL knocked him off his square.
Look,
we'll do a lyric for lyric breakdown.
Regardless of them babbling after the fact, all I'm looking at is the battle. I don't care about what they did before and after. I'm just looking at lyric for lyric.
So what about second round knockout sounded like that verse you just played and knocked LL out?
Second round knockout was lyrically better than whatever LL came with.
I eat them for breakfast, lunch, breakfast, and dinner, and 99% of your fans don't exist. Or what do you say?
See, now you're quoting.
Excuse me. No. 99% of your fans wear high heels. That was hot to you?
Yo, listen.
That was hot?
Listen,
as a lyricist, I'm telling you.
You listen, as a lyricist, I can't believe you're even comparing LL Cool J, who is lyrically immature, to a Cannabis. Like, there's just no way in the world, no matter how his career goes, that LL can fuck with Cannabis in a battle. Now, if we're talking about careers,
no.
They can't. Then you can't compare. But lyrically, like what we just heard. And even in the second round knockout, he wasn't lyrically as ill as that song. I will agree with you. But come on. Like, LL is my dude.
Nicole is instigating. No, both of them were my dudes. That's my point. I wasn't biased to either one of them.
Right.
I loved Cannabis. Nobody could tell me anything about Cannabis at that point in time. But when he came out with that record, I liked the record. I thought it was cool. I loved the beat. Honestly, I thought I loved the beat more than his lyrics on that song. Honestly. And when Ripper Strikes for Cannabis, and when Ripper Strikes Back came out with LL, I thought LL took it. I thought LL took it. Not saying delivery and like he was just so much more superior than Cannabis as a whole. I'm talking about what he was saying in that song, the content, or what he was saying. I thought he sung Cannabis. Honestly, I really did.
And to tell you the truth, to me,
I really did. I thought he big boyed him.
But how hard is it to big boy somebody who literally to you in the industry is your son? And really, LL, let's be real, LL picked on him because Cannabis didn't come at him. And LL admitted that just a couple of years ago when he first got his radio station, that he was feeling himself and feeling a little touchy. So when he heard Cannabis's verse, he automatically took it somewhere where it wasn't meant to be. Cannabis wasn't trying to play him.
No, 383. I would agree. Overall, to me, have to go with LL. See, thank you. That's my brother.
I don't
Steve.
care.
Look. No. And I would agree. I would agree with 383 in saying Cannabis to me lyrically was better than LL. I completely agree. But joint for joint, that song against Ripper Strikes Back. No.
Listen.
No.
So Cannabis is like one of the rappers we talked about earlier where we were saying could rap their ass off but can't make great music because his album was whack too. You know, or
Yes,
not good.
yes.
Let me say that for sure.
Right,
Like, I
right.
was not into his. I was very disappointed in his album.
Same here.
But Second Round Knockout was the song off of there. Did I need to hear Mike Tyson on there? No. But I also didn't mind it. I understood all of that. But lyrically, he just, I'm sorry.
This my mom's who's the real rap don who rapped for 16 years and dropped bomb. Like he had quotables. He had quotables.
It doesn't matter what you quote. You can quote verses that he wrote, or if Jesus co-wrote it for him. It doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter because this is how I'm gonna feel, and this is how you gonna feel.
And it's
all
cool.
good,
and it's all good. I'm just saying, look,
I love it.
I was the biggest Cannabis fan. I had no reason to defy Second Round Knockout and that he's a better lyricist. To this day, I felt that Cannabis was a better lyricist. Technically, everything was better than LL.
Steve said my circle has LL. My circle are a bunch of hip hop addicts. I hear that again. None of this. I mean,
it's like people will say Takeover was better than Ether. I strongly disagree. I
vehemently disagree with that.
Yeah. See, this is
saying that.
That's why I said that battle show is going to be very heavily opinionated.
So we're going to do that. We're going to do that ASAP.
And I love it. I love it. And I love this. I love this. I love it.
Hype. Anyway, just for that, Vic, I'm gonna play this for you. Something for you to walk off. This is one of our joints. This is a Super MC classic right here.
With class and elegance, I come through, blow your mind with intelligence. So that disrespect shit to women to me is irrelevant. For the hell of it, breaking niggas down for the sport. Pop the cork, I get loose and still hold down the fort. Moving mountains, splitting up the Red Seas. These action words coming at you in 3Ds. Motion, keep it feminine and rippling like water. Prepare for this like that new world order. Queen Messiah, creating musical jambalaya, taking you higher. Seeing multi-platinum like Mariah. Desire to keep it moving, got me here. 1996, making moves like Pam Grier. No fear, cause I possess the eye of the tiger. True survivor, keeping it live. A nigga grab your sun visor cause I'm shining. Blinding them eyes till it hurts. Putting it work in jeans, khakis, or mini skirts. I like to keep my clothes tied. Most of all, I like to pack my pie. Most of all, I like to keep the crowd moving cause it ain't about nothing if you can't keep a group. Most of all, I like to freestyle every day. Most of all, I like to stress around my way. Most of all, you got to keep the crowd moving cause it ain't about nothing if you can't keep a group.
That was 97.
No, I think we could agree that she is just incredible. Amazing MC, incredible track, incredible album, which I actually dissected after you played it the first time around. Amazing.
This song produced by Redman. Okay.
Ooh, Brick City in the house.
Yeah. That right there. All right, we're gonna keep going a little bit because we got some stuff.
This one right motherfucking here. This one right motherfucking here. This one right motherfucking here. This one.
Yeah. Word up.
This one right motherfucking here. This one right motherfucking here. This one right motherfucking here. This one.
Now, I love the way your hair blows in the breeze, the way your fingers move when you roll your trees. After 30 days, I'm digging on your steez. By next year, I'll be down on my knees. When I'm around you, I hate to breathe. Seems as if I knew you when I was rocking leaves, doing needle drops on Pastor P's. We go together like George and Louise. You had me shaky on the hash from Lebanese. I knew you was dead ass when we exchanged keys. Gift certificates from Tiffany's. Even showed you the safe way I kept my G's. I used to toss and turn, now I doze with ease. I want to grow old within your squeeze. Sails at night on the Caribbean seas. Coastal trips in drop top Z's.
This one right motherfucking here. This one right motherfucking here. This one right motherfucking here. This one. Word up. This one right motherfucking here. This one right motherfucking here. This one
right motherfucking here. This one.
Ooh, word up. Ooh, that just felt so beautiful.
Nicole said red and meth.
Yeah, that would be interesting. If we're gonna have to do like our own, I guess, version of verses. We talked about that.
Yeah. Oh, no doubt about it. Is that what she meant?
I think she
raw
said,
uncut.
yeah.
What, Nicole? Are we red and meth or like what we?
No, I think she was just
peanut butter and jelly from last night, or what was going on?
See? I wasn't even claiming that last night. See what I'm saying? That's that BS. That's that fuck shit right there. I think they call it fuck in Kingston.
But you were saying about verses. You think we should do a verses? That would be dope.
Yeah. Like it's since this is Super MC and it's like comic book themed and everything, it would be called maybe Secret Wars. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, we'll get to that.
Oh, she said she liked the hook.
What up,
that was
Sammy
bust.
Figs? Yeah, that was bust the bus right there. What up, Sammy Figs? Peace, brother.
What up? Salute, brother. Thank you for tuning in.
And speaking of bus, Put Your Hands Where Your Eyes Can See came out in this year. You know what I'm saying? That was a crazy, crazy song, crazy album. And this is another cut from that album.
Yeah. Good job. Yeah. For all you motherfuckers across the whole entire galaxy. Bust the rhymes in the whole entire Primo squad. Back at y'all motherfuckers in 1997.
Look at that ghost.
When disaster strikes, take a look and sit on the sidelines and be a witness. On and on, we turn for the future like a century on. Oh my affiliates, let's stack another million. When you learn on how the words go to my motherfucking song, watch me puts it on. It keeps you open all day long.
The baby function up, you thinking something must be wrong.
Set the high standards for corny niggas to get the dong. Bleach your ass blonde and black your color back to bronze. On happy days, I'll be the coolest nigga like the Fawns. So spectacular how I touch souls from here to Africa. My Zimbabwe niggas banging my joints up in their Acura. Ooh, nigga, you feel the bump from bumper to bumper. Driving imported 500 with foreign license plate number. Ha, ha, laugh at you, oh, making my passengers slip ass niggas over quick like frying pan spatula.
Why do you be wasting your time? We get mad at us.
Every voice should sing and help the music sound miraculous. Yes, y'all. Flip mode squad, y'all. We reign supreme in 1997. When disaster strikes, you will all feel. When disaster strikes, you will all see. When disaster.
Yo, hold up.
It's Tiger, Richard of Flatbush. Speak up. The word on the street is the red turn.
Trouble.
One time, two time, three times, four times. All my real live niggas, throw your hands up. All my real live bitches, throw your hands up. All my hustler motherfuckers, throw your hands up. All my
This y'all,
niggas, throw
the
your hands up.
heavyweight Brooklyn bomber that can't rest. No success, I'm getting money progress. Traveling from state to state. That's how I get my ideas to create. I live motivate. I keep on moving. It's been proven. I make death jams like Rick Rubin. I stay on my tippy toes, wrecking shows. I'm too slow. You can't beat my ill flow. Hit this urban zone. Keep low like an Eskimo. After people still carry my phone. Open the door. It's the real outlaw. From Flatbush to South Shore, giving you more and more. I just came home from tour. It's my time to burn the explore. I'm coming through the floor with the axe. I'm fully gassed to the max, proving facts. No faking jacks. I'm the baddest man on the wax. Messing around with my squad, you get taxed. Shitting X-lax on hot tracks. I can't relax. Breaking backs with my NFL quarterbacks. Flip mode DE, we bring good things to life. Put down your gun and light. I'm in it to win it, plus I'm wildin' for the night.
All my motherfuckers in the place to be, you feel right? Throw your hands up.
Wow for the night.
Niggas in the place if you wanna fight. Tell me yes, let's get busy cause we
Wow for the night.
my flip mode niggas getting
Wow for the night.
niggas in New York getting
Wow for the night.
my niggas in the West getting
Wow for the night.
people in the world getting
Wow for the night.
my niggas uptown, you throw your hands up in the place if you feel right, we getting
Wow for the night.
Woo. Yo, I got a quick story for you, man. I don't know if you were around Sound Express at this time when that Bus album came out. Put Your Hands Where My Eyes Could See.
Yeah, where it just Suddenly came out of nowhere.
There wasn't a Sound Express or record store you could go to at the time where there wasn't a line that you'd find like blocks and blocks away from the store waiting to get that single. And that's when it was cassette singles at that point in time. Were you around when that single dropped?
I mean, well, look, when I heard the song, went to Sound Express and picked the album up. So by the time I caught wind of it, the album was out.
Okay.
There was no single to pick up. I mean, there was, but the album was out. So I picked the album up.
And you had no issues with getting it? Like you went to the store, was able to get in, not have to bum rush through anybody to pick the album up?
In Plainfield.
Wow.
But again, I don't think that it was opening day. You know what I'm saying? Like it might not have been the day, not opening day. Like
I know what you mean.
The day it came out.
Right.
Like that day, I'm sure it was lines wrapped around. But me and some of my peoples, we didn't even know a Busta album was coming at that moment. And then suddenly this song drops. And we went to Sound Express like, do y'all have this? Oh, that's the album.
Okay.
Copped it. Oh, I used to love looking at that wall or that calendar where it would have of album releases to come. Ooh.
Yes. You taking me back. You taking me back. Oh my God.
I would go in the music store almost just to see that. If I couldn't even go past, because I was like, I got to go in because something may be coming out I don't know about. Because we didn't have the internet to tell us that before.
I so forgot about that. Man, you brought me back. So dope, man.
Jesus, my dude, Jesus. Okay. We're gonna keep going because you know what? That Rampage song,
crazy.
And this.
Y'all sick of saying flip mode. Y'all sick of saying flip mode. Y'all sick of saying it. Y'all sick of saying it. It's the squad. Y'all sick of saying it. It's the squad. Y'all sick of saying it. It's the flip mode.
DJ Scraps on the beats.
It's the grand order nigga you've been waiting for. The outlaw. Throwing brothers off the seashore. This is your detour. Flip mode, take you to war. Kids in the hood, can't take it no more. I'm the one you looking for. It's 8 is enough. I rock my stuff, watch you get cuffed. Yo, you fucking with the wrong bluff. I got more king than dust. Niggas make me mad, now I got this squeeze and bust. Digging hard with my lucky charm. Nigga Saddam, I can't keep calm. Release the bomb. Boom, radiation to the nation. Call your congregation. My squad is on plantation. It worked out. Rampage last, nigga scout. Quick to punch a nigga in his mouth. That's word down south. Brothers bite my rhymes, acting no rap, spilling my lyrics, putting in their lyrical concepts. This is rap with no rules. Fuck being cool, old school or new school. I'm supreme. I'm on the fact.
He got a few songs on this album I had to go to. Hold up.
This beat, ladies and gentlemen, it's the world premiere, the world greatest LPF. It's the last nigga time. When I watch Batman, my favorite man was the Joker. Now I'm running kids out the game just like poker. Fuck all you niggas that's coming mediocre. I can rock around and yo-yo, plus smoke yo. I make you catch a seizure. Now you shitting up from the milk of magnesia. You caught a heart attack, your name is Michael Weaver. You died what from the 2-degree fever? Me and my man laying back smoking cheaper. Straight from Flatbush, I'ma make you a believer.
Yo, my G, these beats on this album.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit you with another one, man. And it's said to be Defiant. I love the production, and I love what I'm hearing so far. But I'm saying to myself, I gotta go back and listen to this album because I remember I couldn't stand it when I first heard it, and I think it was more so him.
It's him.
Yeah, because he doesn't sound bad now as I'm listening to it. But I remember at the time, my boys and I were like, "Yo, this is horrible." But as listening to it now, the production is crazy.
Production is crazy.
Yeah, it's dope.
Here's one more. We're gonna go through. Hold on.
Okay.
I see many MCs getting laid to rest under stress. Shot through they bulletproof vests. Now you wanna be hardcore. You was never an outlaw until you just came off tour. Yo, you talk a good game. Brothers around your way knows your name. They wanna burn you in the flame. The other day you told me that you bought some new steel. You was like, yo, Ramp, yo, I'm keeping it real. The only type of real is putting down your steel. Pick up your pen and show me
that you in it for real before the next man put you to the test. He's a killer. He's from a town called Brownsville. Him and his whole clique be moving out of town. When they get back, you're 6 feet underground. You didn't listen. You didn't play your position. They shot your baby moms and she turned up missing. Somewhere in Whitehorse, your ass is to blame. That's what happens when you enter the game. No matter who you are, you still catch a bullet scar. If you a rap star, you won't go far. They wanna skin you alive. They know the type of Jeep that you drive. You be dead by the end of 90. No matter who you are, you still catch a bullet scar.
Yeah. Them beats.
Yeah, no, the production's right.
His flow was average.
Right.
Them beats was just stupid. But you know,
yeah, I'm gonna go back and listen to that. I'm gonna go back and listen to that album.
Those, there's a handful of joints like those that are just ooh.
Okay.
But otherwise, you're like, you can't listen to but so much of him. And to answer his last Rampage, Buster's Boy. But anyway, keep going to some real shit.
Who we got? Check it out. Hey yo, giving the women something they can feel. Who we got? We got I see the whole liquid crew is up in this motherfucker. Close to getting toasted. I know the niggas up in this shit with these women out here. But yo, check it out. We can't make every song hardcore. But we definitely ain't gonna make no songs shit. So feel the realness of the brother that leaves the women wide with rough words of pleasure that they boyfriend can't provide. Cause why they niggas think they slick, fucking download tricks. I got the finest hoes in Cali fighting over this shit. But I'm a single nigga love, so nobody gets hurted. No one is allergic cause they heard that I flirted. Unlike these niggas that you claiming as your only, that be in the wind at night while you watching TV lonely. But phony shit is what relationships bring. That's why you looking at my fingers but you see no rings. Just a fist full of digits and a 40 ounce of Miller. Cause the last girl I had, that bitch made me wanna kill her. On that shit trying to sniff my clothes, swearing up and down I was out cooler with hoes. But yo, Rico knows what it means to be committed. And when I claim you as mine, I go all the way with it.
Wow.
Oh, and again, to me, only true heads know about the Alcoholics, man. Another group, crazy underrated. Tash is just, dude. The licks.
Come on. Here's another example of them. Remember this?
I be killing it, cause I be feeling it. I get money, so no need for stealing it. I work diligent beneath the earth's soil, where I write rhymes so fresh, just like I wrap my styles in foil. But I sit at home and boil spicy rum when it's freezing, cause I'm from the liquid pool where we got drinks for every season. Maybe that's the reason why I look high all July. And the place I buy my beer is called an Info Supply. Maybe not, maybe so, maybe yes, maybe no. Maybe niggas got some friends that wanna battle for some dough. If you know somebody, holla, cause I take those extra dollars, flip that shit with Jay and Swift, buy a 96 Impala, and lace it with the D's. I'm my own stack of cheese. Get into Flossy Floss and toss King T the keys and say, nigga, that's yours. Cause you opened up doors. Before the licks had a deal, you had a nigga on tour. So let this rap pressure test ya. You know who got your back when them other niggas sweat ya. So check uno dos while I roast this coast to toast. When it comes to beats and rhymes, you know who got the most. I be killing it. The licks rock that shit that have all y'all niggas feeling it.
They said it. They be killing it. Oh boy. He's not broken yet, but he's frozen. He was choosing which towel to throw earlier. He was like, hold up. Is it the heavier? Is it this beach towel? Or is it this leg towel? I don't know. All right. I guess I'm just going to keep going because he's...
Tonight.
Yo, who let a drunk ass Mad Lion on the beginning of this track?
The rhythm blunt is gonna rip the mind.
Smoke blunts all night long.
baby, all night long.
Daylight,
you still be
rocking with the rhythm blunt.
Oh boy.
Ooh, and we'll rock
On and on and on and on.
Mic check. One to get ready, hun. Peace to the rhythm, like crew packing guns and give me some funk that's wild and pounding. And I'll get nastier than Florida Evans, doo-doo drowning. Astounding. Gives the piece up like Jimmy Snooker. Then have your head bobbing like a Hunts Point hooker. I'm in there like swimwear, oh yeah, everything. And when I shoot my bows, you think my name was Red Egg. Jungle things, I got some rules, and my favorite jams met the band by Wu-Tang. Coming funkadelic cause I cruise this my nation. When I grabs the mic, I guess the sensation. Flip the script like an angry actor. Shake a poker. I'll wet you with my super soaker. Cause when I display my strong flow, I got you in the sleeper like GJ Strongbow.
Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, ho.
Pass the piece of steel to the one chatty yo.
Yeah, I was that.
That was another album to me. I think we stated this before that album was well slept on.
I wasn't as much into that Chatty O dude as much as the first dude that sounded like Q-Tip.
I agree.
But
I'm with you. Yep.
I agree with you as far as that album, though, for sure.
Had joints.
Ooh.
Not to mention that was one of the last albums before she went in hiatus that Antoinette was on, and I loved it. Was loving them for that collaboration.
I'm gonna have to go to that song. Not now, obviously. I don't have it, but I'm gonna have to go to that because I don't even remember her being on that album.
Yeah, she's on one of the. She's on one of the earlier tracks. I can't remember the name of the song, but yeah, it was dope.
Okay.
It was dope.
Okay. Yeah, but that dude in the beginning, I'm not saying he was Mad Lion, but he definitely sounded like drunk Mad Lion, like somebody's very drunk Uncle Rusty got let into the mic booth. But anyway, remember this? 97.
You know this shit. I get that.
Oh yeah, little guys. Hey yo, it's all love, but love's got a thin line, and puns got a big nine. Respect crime, but not when it reflect mine. The shit I'm on is wrong, but it lasts long. When the fast one, a pun to wake up with the stash going, I'm mad strong, and my cream is fast. Smoke the green is grass, my bitch got the meanest ass, and it tastes legit. I don't have to waste a whole case of Chris. All it takes is my pretty face, I'm against the wit. Lace the click, cause we all share, it's all fair. Like love and war, thug and law with the long hair. Big pun, the name that makes the kids run. Like spell the murder, reverse in the middle, red rum. Come on, come more, if you wanna brawl, I'm the mighty Thor. Close line of motherfuckers like Steven Seagal. Cause all you're gonna get is your ass kicked up in the casket. That's it.
97.
Yes.
97.
Yes. Another underrated group, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Weren't some of the best, to your point earlier, weren't some of the best lyricists, but in my opinion, great albums. Great albums.
Like my dude said, or said classic beat nuts. How do I pronounce that name? What does it say? My DNA, my Denon. I'm sorry that I'm chopping up your name, brother or sister. I'm sorry. I'm gonna just call you M Boogie. Mikkel said this song I knew the beat nuts for. Yeah. So yeah. Ooh, dude, 97. This came out in 97. Victor.
I got one question.
Chris.
MC, la-di-di. I don't wear Versace. I wear DJs out quickly at the bar. Who am I? If you're like me, hip-hop is in your body. Who am I? The MC. When the jam is slow and you need a proceeder, who am I? The MC. When you need a lyrical leader with oratorical triple features, who am I? The MC. When you need to rock your 3,000-seat arena, best believer, who am I? The MC. When you need to get the word on the street with demeanor, who am I? The MC.
I beg thee, let me splurt rhymes, I have plenty. Who am I? The MC, Lord of mercy. I hit something like Percy, always new like Jersey, stay thirsty. Who am I? The MC, showing my authority, superiority, and artistic minority. Now you starting me, cause party philosophy can only be carried out by who am I? The MC, no doubt. Predicting far ahead what will set the party off immensely with plenty of who? The MC. Trade that rooftop, red zone, Roxy and Bentleys. Who am I? The MC. Gently move crowds with harmonious rhythm, cause the lyrics we give them, they miss them. Who am I? The MC. Again, the MC. Her infinite power helps oppress people, send me to tell you. If you truly study lyrical flows and stay on your toes, you will be who am I? The MC. And as an MC, you will study verbal magic, but watch what you say, cause you'll attract it. Control your subconscious magnet from pulling in havoc. Who am I? The MC. Non-stop an MC, hip-hop an MC, verbal rockin', head knockin', quick droppin' MC. I laugh cause I mastered the craft MC. In Sound Clash, I'm the first and last MC. It's sorta like Jim Carrey throwing that mask to me. I black out and wake up to catastrophe. 3 MC dead from the sound blown out massively. Wow, who am I? The MC. Untouchable, can't be caught off guard with fast tracks or slow tracks. Ass cracks get waxed to the max. MCs pack raps for all tracks. Indigenous cultures, Asians, whites and blacks, never missed it. The linguistic of who am I? The MC, meta-lyrical, poetic, mystic MC. Hear it, the voice of an ancient spirit MC. Premeditated worder, killing negative concepts out the mind of the observer. MC, you deserve a break from counterfeits, frauds, and fakes. Claiming to be an MC for heaven's sake. Well, this MC done raised the stakes. Under the stress of KRS contracts and mental gaps are bound to break. Who am I? The MC. Again, the MC. Conduct yourselves properly, MC. Woo!
Hey, yo, chill out. Yeah, nah.
I missed some of those comments, man. I was in the zone. What happened? What happened?
Yeah. No. I'm saying chill out to us. I mean, to this song. But I didn't even see it either. We're gonna go back a little bit.
That track is, oh my god.
Yeah. Kel said Super MC, Kryptonite, definitely KRS.
Indeed.
He said, you need to see somebody versus Chris.
Yes.
I have to sit down and like do a meeting about that, because who's going to be that? Who's going to...
Yo, it's really one of the only few people, honestly, that comes to mind is like a Busta Rhymes, just because of like the style, the lyricism, the catalog, the personality. Right. You know what I mean? But I don't even know, honestly, as much as we love Bus, I don't even know if he's a word. I don't know. He
may be one of the only possible ones.
Yeah, like I don't
know. That's one that we would really, really have to think about.
And we talking about verses, right? Like a verses? Or we talking about like a battle?
That's another question. Because if we're talking about a battle, then let's just end this conversation now.
Pretty much.
You're bringing in, then you got to bring in the heavy artillery, like we're talking Nas.
Yeah.
I'm saying if we're talking like lyric for lyric type thing.
And see, the thing is, Chris has all bases covered. Like he checks every box.
Yeah.
Convincingly. Like no question about it.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. So
it's a dangerous leap to take. Exactly, Steve. Steve is always on point with it, man.
Yeah.
He's always on point.
He knows.
Dangerous leap to take.
Yeah. That right there. Oh boy. Okay. All right. We're going to...
Oh, that would be interesting. Look at that comment from Nicole. How about an education session with Chuck and KRS? Laugh out loud. That's not a laugh out loud. That's pretty dope. I like that.
That's really dope.
I like that.
You know what's also really dope? This.
All right, so
Lady of Rage.
Turn my mic up.
Oh
my
my!
Headphones up. Something. I'm not.
The towel already went in already.
Nah, turn it up.
Ooh, she rips this.
Come here. So you want me to just kick some shit?
Yeah, just kick a freestyle, whatever, it don't matter.
Alright, bring me in.
2, 3.
Hey, hot damn home, here I go again. You know who I be and you know what you're in for your information. Me, I be coming harder than ejaculation. Evacuation on the premises. I'm limitless, running to the limit like Emmitt Smith. I'm listed in the Guinness, for in the book of Genesis it reads. In the beginning God created heaven, then he created me. So you see, it ain't no way on earth you can see me. That's just how it be. You might as well drop that thought, cause it ain't going down, G. You wishing I leave you curled up in the fetal position. Impossible mission, you think you get it with way more than listen. You're thinking the unthinkable, rage is the unsinkable. Who can do it better? I got an offering in letters, a diva, run it like Yale Divas. Stop so sick you think I got swamp fever. To all unbelievers, y'all ain't believing. I rocks hard when I'm stoned like Steven. The way I kill it, I leave you all in the process of breathing. Leave you barely breathing. Kicks it so hard, I knock out your teeth and leave your teeth and take aim and shoot. Knock you out your boots. I be the beginning of a New Testament like Matthew, Morgan, Luke. I turn the mother out and leave out Strauss, no doubt. Make suckers doing the back face. Cut to the chase. They told me haste makes waste, and I'll waste you if you're hasty. Lyrically, you don't take much to make me fly off the handle, go off like Roman candles. Scan through this now, ban you like wristwatch. Watch me clock a hand, clock a grip. Watch me grip that microphone and cold rock that bitch till your socks get hit from the esophagus. My vocal range will expand. Raise up and smack that ass like backhands. I got that shit that leave your whole section deaded. And if you got no common sense, you won't be resurrected. FedEx it. My successes didn't make it overnight, but over mics. For you, it could be over in just one night. Cause the all hit like thunder, the barbarian. Never in your life could you ever score the Aquarian. Water bearer, great granddaughter, a Clara. Bring the terror to your dome as you get nearer to my throne. Them bones get crushed to dust. Cause when it comes down to strutting my stuff, it's necessary I give up. Cause I'm a lyrical genius. No other could swing this better than I. Why? Cause I'm one of the meanest. Not giving a damn, stating to all who I am. No need to cram, cause now you fully understand that. Robbing is rocking, causing hippos to hop in. Try to stop what I'm dropping in the box, you'll be popping. I think twice, save your life. Give me the mic, I say it again, yo, it won't be nice. You think I'm huffing and puffing, think I'm blowing and bluffing. You hands can't begin to contend with Robin.
She's still rocking.
Lyrics lovely, the hippest hip hop, I got brothers sucking to hug me. Dickin'. Alright, damn. Alright, that's enough. You got a level now? I'm shit, cause my be hoarse in a minute. Come on. Let's listen.
I'm gonna be hoarse in a minute. Come on. Over that Primo beat. Oh.
Crazy. Yo, Steve, you saw what your girl said about you? She said that you always on point until tonight. She's still trying to instigate.
Yeah. And you instigating a little bit too by bringing that back up.
I'm not gonna let that comment slide. I saw that through the towel.
Yeah, Box.
I got you, Nicole.
Apparently, every time she does a typo, it's a new nickname for you.
Right.
This time it's Box. I feel like there was one time she was saying all types of typos for Vic, except for Vic. Now it's Box. Okay. Yeah, Rage. Yeah. Whoo! So this right here. This is a Mob Deep joint. Not everybody knew about this one because they didn't have an album that came out this year, but this song came out though. It's called Nobody Likes Me.
Nines pop like bottles of mo, bone in your hole, leave them open like a 20-year blow. Feeling the cop more, grinds rusty like nails, spin them, catch lockjaw, cook shit, spin it up, sit it on the floor. To prevent lopsided, never slam the door. To never get shitted on, to put my faith in horse. Never let my information leak through my four walls. Or they say I'm on some shit, cause I scream my cause. No matter if I'm in the right, I'm a probable cause. Keep the staff spots exclusive while your guns get tossed. Niggas live by the law, then they die by the law. Then I live by the gat and I'ma die by that. Then they used to be the tunnel, now we ragging and scratch. Selling stricken down bitches, never catch me with rats. QB where I took my first ace, we rap. Never leave the projects and y'all know the rest. And yo, nobody likes me, everybody hates me, so I gotta back my gun. We carry big ones, small ones, sneak 'em in the club done, so you never catch me run. Hey yo, nobody likes me, everybody hates me, so I gotta back my gun. We carry big ones, small ones, sneak 'em in the club done, so you never catch me run.
Ooh, Vic, hold on. Ooh, Vic.
Let's get the definition of a foul man. Flush the royal hands, bust his niggas down. Fuck spoil plans, hitting up the snag team vans. Army suit guns and grams, man. Fuck it. If you live this life, you got to love it. Who's the one you trusted? Organized when niggas stay adjusted on the low key. If a nigga, oh, we got to see me weekly. Fuck a freebie, Land Rover, Jeeps and TVs. The land see what I see. Extortion, bust, larceny. Murder niggas constantly. No doubt, end up discussion. Started to bustin'. If you want beef, bring it to Flushing.
Royal Flush. He also had
motion
this.
picture, analyze the world, flush and hit ya. Dominate the scripture, wild black emperor, the best in your perimeter. Rockin' you wild, pray Lord the minister. Sober while I'm sticking ya, and roll a Dutch over Ithaca. Shorty, I've been ripping up for years now. Gold teeth smile on the prowl. My lifestyle, or better yet, my position now to blow you cast like trap. Smooth criminal from New York to Quebec. Unbelievable respect, Plan X. 22 ways about the projects, but keep focused direct. Wastelands on the quest, getting deeper than chest. We all die, but who's next? And we go against my enemies, I keep friends. Cause when I want them, I got them and take them rock bottom. And rapid fire, it's you versus I. Hitman for hire, blow the world like a live wire.
Cuban connection, flexing, wildin', sipping Chris out by the gallon. Queen Stallion.
You know what? Speaking of that dude.
Uh-oh. You got some war report? What's going on?
Yo,
NY.
Like, recognize, roll up, understand, yo. New York, get the bloody money. Dirty cash, live niggas smoke weed. The car C staff, you monkey walk. I'm hunchback, sneak quiet, talk about me gossip. Get the death when I pop up. I'm fouling and gas, the dope bust when they supposed to. Been around you, plain close, but wasn't close to you. Your setup was weak. You come in, I saw you cut corners, steak type shit. Tie you up, seal your lip, wrist bleeding. Cowboy rope, choke your throat, put the bogey out in your face. Now your face lays like ashtray face. Say we got them always, get a gauze face.
Ashtray face.
If I ain't got it right here or right there, ice real stare. Should've set it off right there. Seeing it, war report, spread across New York. God, I'm Indian style, knees bent, militant. Yo, the world know, Noriega from Iraq. Keeping me serious, keep it real, that's that. Get stabbed in your back, my man, Alley Cat. Little cousin from Jamaica, brown skin thug, thug blood. Yo, we stuck in the game like it's a drug. My pops was a thug nigga, was on the streets too. Uncle Wise, it is since 82, back on the streets. 107 got through, I see you, come see you. Right scroll, to the rest of the fam. Lock their hoes, at age 8, money come first. Snatch first, go to church. Yo, that's not me, mommy, I'm cursed. He blessed, glamorous, diabolic, devilish. This game real, realer than you think, just think. Spots get rust, knives get touched, police bust. Yo, what happened? Police ignore, yo, we was rapping. Yo, right, what? Dressed and decent, 100 crackers, son, it's the 110 precinct. We all get the bloody money, dirty cash, live niggas who smoke weed, car C staff.
My man in the comments said Young Nori.
Yeah.
Classic, man.
Yeah. That T-O-N-Y. There's just so many. Yeah. That Young Nori.
The whole album. That whole War Report album was insane.
Yeah.
Straight flames.
Yeah. Okay, so this came out
Loving
that year,
song.
97.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Hey yo, I roll like a bat out of hell. Evil acapels fly, spitting out of my grill. Before it hit the sky with springtime colors. Juicy as a sun kiss, certain broad double dusters. They covered in their wrist pills, berry blazes. Straight the combs left on the stove. Closing my lady here, plus yours to look old guard. The old chain and ball technique. Got these vegetable lasagna niggas in their whips. Jumping out they season 18. Bronzeman part 2. We like Dorothy Hamill on ice. We in your hood, we might circle. Hats down low on the range. Switch lanes, change my tire, peel out. Real loud, only stain Joe. I sit it on your hood, kid. I sit it
on your hood, not till you burn it too late. I'm looking real good, draped out, shining like a fresh 50-cent piece. Your girlfriend, come here, oh shit, you my man's niece. A gourmet pockets when his bones made of clay. Sescapades take place, we fucking 48 shades. Might walk up in your studio time, slap your engineer. Light a fluid, your dad's down, hand me the match now.
Rainbow rollie on the wrist, now what's this? Niggas bless this, 8.5, Valley banana twist. Eat shakes, puffing on pine, feet in the seed place. Pulling out old dirty H, the Rob Gates. Major wake up, the kid tell tales. Make a nigga head wake up. Beach break, the nigga whip, take off his time. Honolulu.
Yo, I can't wait for the new season of, I don't know if y'all been watching, but the new season of the American Saga, the Wu-Tang Story premieres season 2 next week. And we're going to definitely be reviewing season 2 each episode. That's just an amazing show. It's a historic, legendary group.
To say the least.
There's just so much to say.
As I said before the show, I got some homework to do. I got some catching up to do. With Hulu, I got a date. My wife and I with the show because I'm hearing nothing but good things, great things about it. In fact, so it's the Wu. What else you can expect?
Yeah.
You know.
Listen, that question that just was asked, that's a whole other episode. That's a hard question to really answer because sometimes my favorite changes. It says, who was y'all favorite lyrically overall, not popular?
I could answer that real quick. And I agree with John because it does change often enough. But mainly, I would say Deck and Genius out of the direct Wu-Tang, not the like outskirts.
I wonder if he's asking Wu or just period. I guess he's asking Wu.
I think he's asking Wu.
Okay.
Right.
That's an easier question then.
Yo, Steve and I are like long lost brothers, man. What's going on? What's going on, yo? We almost
But see, yeah, both of y'all are busy family men, so I understand why y'all maybe y'all do it.
That makes sense.
But yes,
too much in common, man.
Inspect the Deck is probably the most lyrical for me between him and Jizza.
Oh, you too. And my other brother right here. Everything in common except for that LL and Cannabis.
Yeah,
that's the only.
You was the dealer gave you some ooh-wee. I know you don't smoke, but you had that ooh-wee off of that one. You, Steve, and anybody else. LL. Okay. It's ladies love Cool James, not lyrics love Cool James.
Oh, come on, man. The life and legacy of LL. Come on, dude. As a super MC,
we're not talking about
host and historian.
We're talking about battling right now.
A history of battling and bodying MCs. Come on, to the break of dawn.
For the most part, for the most part, come on, man. He was handling MCs that were as light as paperweights for the most part. Besides Kumo D.
Okay, there we go.
OD.
My brother came back in. All right, I thought I lost you for a second. There we go.
You need to be the one coming back in. I'm already here. I'm waiting for you to arrive. I'm like, this dude better hurry up, man. I got places to go. We both
I love it
right now.
I love this. Man.
Okay. Oh, check this. You're gonna dig this. Okay. So your boy came out with an album in '97 as well.
Woo!
Your boy Have Bun Diddly D, Waterbed. Check this out real quick.
Get fresh, and do the beatbox.
Say what?
Get fresh, and do the beatbox. 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 Get fresh, and do the beatbox.
Midnight, candlelights, hot wax chips on your back. Dom P, MT, Crystallis on its way. I don't play, I'm dead serious. Hey yo, I mean this. Straight up ugly faces in exotic places. My erotic taste is outrageous, upstages, the bravest of lovers. But this one's overweight, waterbed, now get it straight. Sade, CD, killing me softly. You know Victoria's Secrets, but you're speaking cause you want me. DK, PJs, BKNY is where you stay. Always looking lovely when you walk around my way. My booby crispy, forever jiggy, forever with me. Half Puerto Rican.
Hi, papi.
Hi, mommy.
Get fresh, and do the beatbox. Get fresh, and do the beatbox. Get fresh, and do the beatbox.
He just going raw to the beatbox. But you know, we'll go from one overweight lover to another.
Come on. Come on.
Oh. Oh, word. Word of bed went gold. That's what's up.
I go on and on and on and go take them to the crib unless they boning. Easy, call them on the phone and platinum Chanel cologne and I stay dressed to impress, spark these bitches' interest. Sex is all I expect as they watch TV in the Lex. They know. 4:15, left the club tipsy. Say no more, except how I'm getting home tomorrow. Caesar drop you off when he see his P.O. Back in my mind, I hope she swallow. Man, she spilled the drink on my cream wallows. Reach the gate, hungry just ate. Griffin, she got to be to work by 8. This must mean she ain't trying to wait. Conversate, sex on the first date. I state, you know what you do to me. She starts off, but I don't usually. Then I whipped it out, rubber no doubt. Step out, show me what you all about. Fingers in your mouth, open up your blouse, pull your G-string down south. Threw that back out in the parking lot. Buy a Cherokee and a green drop top. And I don't stop until I squirt. Jeans, skirt, butt naked, it all works.
You nasty boy, you nasty. You nasty boy, you nasty. You nasty boy.
This is what Nicole gonna be singing to play.
You nasty boy, you nasty. You nasty.
Another one of those. Hold on. Him and the ladies.
Make it hot. Make it hot.
What up, Mike? Of course, I'm skipping past Diddy's verse on here.
Make it hot.
The world is filled with pimps and hoes. We'll just talk about those I know.
Mike, you showed up right in time. I feel like you in this song, Mike. I'm just saying. I'm gonna leave it there.
No, the world is mine. Can't you see?
Oh.
I'm just trying to be all I can be.
That's me skipping past Diddy.
Oh, yeah.
When the Remy's in the system, ain't no telling. Will I fuck 'em, will I diss 'em? That's what these hoes yelling. I'm a pimp by blood, not relation. Y'all still chase on, I'll replay song. Drunk off dawn, silk and gators, spitting words, make a bird till they flock. See you later. Woo! Drunk or high, skunk or tie. Nigga play against a player, shit, slugs gon' fly. Ain't gon' lie, pimped out her SSI. Nigga, don't ask why, just respect it. She bought me the necklace, the bracelet, the benzo, she laced it. Cribbo got it, interior decorated. Now my popularity grew in each state. Now I got 2 in each state. Used to drink brew in each state. Now I pop bottles with models, larger stakes on larger stakes.
Oh, the world is filled with pimps and hoes. We'll just talk about those I know.
All right.
Yo, I gotta ask you a question. Going back to one of the past comments.
Yes.
Something to the effect of LL. Something I didn't understand the comment because it looked a little off to me. But it's something about LL lyrically was okay, but made songs for the ladies is selling out. I didn't. Yeah, okay, it was lyrically, but he ladies joints, so he was seen as selling out. I never agreed with that, and I want to know. To you, John, and whoever the person was that typed this, is selling out making a lady song? Like, is that considered selling out? Because you make a song for the ladies?
I don't know. You're bringing up a lot of great things that are like entire conversations.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I saw the comment. I'm like, yeah,
I left it alone.
I strongly disagree with that comment because some of the most classic songs in hip hop are songs for the ladies. You know,
I'm not discussing this.
Not to me, the masses. Okay.
Because it's a whole it really is. It's a whole topic. And I'm glad we're doing this because I want to like make note of this so that we can have these as topics for the show. You know, because I'm always looking for more super MC topics.
Right. Yeah, that would be definitely. I disagree. Heard that before. Steve, my man, I'm telling you.
I don't think he was selling out, you know. Because his name, again, was Ladies Love Cool James. Mm-hmm. So from the beginning, he's like, I'm doing stuff about the ladies as well. Mm-hmm. You know, he had I Need Love, second album.
Right.
You know, so to me, he was staying true to who he was. For hardcore hip hop fans, of course, they were like, oh, this ain't the hardcore, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know? But I mean, at the same time, some of them hardcore hip hop heads will never have a song like Around the Way Girl.
Around the Way, exactly what I was thinking. My goodness, man.
You know? So,
but LL was appealing to mainstream. He was the lover lyricist.
Yeah.
Of course, Nicole would come in with that comment.
I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. You know, that you know,
these was just the one. Yeah,
he was. Yeah, y'all just getting into these off topics, but I love the
hip hop, man. I love it. I love it.
I'm saying I'm not addressing them because they're whole conversations, really. You know what I'm saying? Like the hood saw him as
I love this,
but he to me was still lyrically, lyrical.
Absolutely.
I agree with you. M Boogie. I can't pronounce your name, so you M Boogie.
LL is making money. Look at him now. Yeah, that's cool. That was never really my primary thing for enjoying an artist or really supporting them like that, because I could care less about, like, it's great, make your money and support your family and all that, but my ears are not really concerned with who's making money or not. It's for good music, quality music is what I'm looking for,
See,
Will
now
Smith
we're on the wrong path. We're talking about Will Smith now. And Nicole, I knew this was coming. Eventually, she was going to.
I love Nicole, man.
There it is.
She came on here with the flames tonight, boy. Straight from Like It Ain't to Super MC tonight. She rocking with us.
Will Smith got slammed for his material. I mean, yeah, he did. Money doesn't mean a thing. No, it doesn't. I agree, Vic. It wasn't about making money, but yeah. Will was
love all of y'all. Love Nicole.
Had good lyrical songs, not many though. Agreed. Yeah, because it all depends on your idea of what lyrical is.
Right.
To each his own. Because I wouldn't use the word lyrical for Will Smith, but I understand he did have a couple of joints. She said, "Well, love Will Smith, but he should leave the rapping alone." Yeah, I mean, he wasn't. They all have their thing in their moment, you know what I'm saying? Because Will has songs that, again, another rapper who wasn't a LMC but had great songs that I love.
See, I would be on here debating all night, man. Just me. I'm always the rebel.
Is an LMC?
The rebel. No, not. I say he got some songs that was lyrical, definitely. Later stuff too, off his latest albums. I would pull some songs out and debate anybody on here right now.
Yeah, and listen, you're gonna feel a little silly. I'm gonna tell you now.
I definitely wouldn't. I guarantee you, I wouldn't.
I went back through his music recently, and the more he did, the worse it got. I even found joints that he had with Pete Rock, and it was just awful. His lyrics were awful.
I guarantee you, I'd find a song off the Lost and Found album that would shut this whole conversation down right now.
The Find a Song literally backs what I'm saying. Because to call somebody ill or say lyrical, we can't say that off of just one song when he's got albums. And we're like, 2 songs makes him lyrical.
No. I thought the whole Lost and Found album was a good album. Definitely. And that was one of his later projects. I would pull the whole album out right now and shut this whole conversation down.
I don't want you to pull out.
We don't have time to, and we're not going that route. But I'm saying,
even if we did, and you were paying me, I would still be sitting here like, nah, I think I got some other shit to do. The stove is on or something. But I would love to. But you know what? True, 2 of us. But I would love to go through that album.
I really think I was thinking this earlier. Let me see what Steve had. Vanilla Ice had a call. Now we starting.
Vic, listen, Vic. This is what I need you to do. When we're talking, let us talk. Don't talk and try to read the comment at the same time.
Got you. Go ahead.
We'll get to the comments because I want to hear what you're saying. And
go ahead.
No, you start talking and then you start reading.
Okay, go ahead.
I want to hear your thought. So I want to take albums like you just named, and let's go through them because you and I have talked about a couple of albums that we didn't totally agree on, which is great because I want to see where you're coming from or to find out what crack is smoking, or to find out what crack I'm smoking, because like There Is a Dark Side was mine. Mike, Vic don't feel There Is a Dark Side. There Is a Dark Side was, ugh. Mike, you hear it. Thank you, Mike. Vic need to stop. I'm saying. We both need to stop. But you definitely need to stop with the There Is a Dark Side. But see, that's why I love this conversation, Vic, because you and I vibe on so much hip hop together and love so much of the same stuff that I almost badly want to go into the stuff that we don't agree on. To see why one or the other likes something. Mike said he needs the credibility with me. I knew Mike is the Red Man fanatic. There is a dark side. But
so I asked Mike, everything that Red Man has created, it was always on point. He never had any leaks in any of his albums.
But who's saying anything like that?
No. I'm asking him because he's saying, what was it? You said he's a Red Man fanatic?
Yeah. But again, that's not him saying that every album is dope.
No, I'm asking. But just to see where his credibility is at.
But your tone was very questioning. You were questioning and not asking.
Oh yeah, I was doing both. I'm questioning and I'm asking.
Here we go. Now we're talking about Warren G. God goodness, why are we talking about all these bottom tier MCs?
Look, I never said Will Smith was MC of the year. I said he's had some credible joints and he's had some lyrical joints. And I would dispute that with anybody, Mike or whoever.
You listen. No.
There Is a Dark Side is my favorite album. Hey, to each his own. I strongly disagree.
And he also said that, well, no. I'm sorry.
Strongly disagree.
Said Red. Red only bad album was Reggie. That was one of them. But listen, Vic also didn't like Malpractice, Mike. He didn't like Malpractice either.
When Can I Bust and Malpractice, I believe, came out the same year, I was strongly disappointed with both albums.
Vic,
that was the first album to me that Redman fell off lyrically to me. There's a Dark Side. I didn't like the production. I thought Red was still on point, but that Malpractice album was exactly what the title was, Malpractice, for my ears.
It's gonna be your fault that we
you know what it is? I do think, and I was thinking this earlier as we were talking about this, I do think we should have a show where we go with these albums that you preferred, that I disagreed with, and some albums that I present them and go from there and have either like a listening party or just pre-show recording. I'm definitely down for that.
And the great thing is, I know as much as we joke and we kid and we feel what we feel, I'm going to listen to it openly. And
same here.
Even though I know after listening to it, it's going to make me want to have to go poop. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to have to poop after listening to Will Smith. Muddy Waters was classic. Malpractice was good, not great, but good. I agree. That's what I'm saying.
One of mine too, Mikkel. I love this. I love this.
It's your fault that if we don't get to hear Wyclef tonight, just know that.
Oh. I'm all right.
His awe. He was like a little kid. It's too late now because now you got me going. Now I want to talk about it just because you want to shut up. Now I kept saying I'm not going to talk about this, and Vic kept saying shit. Next thing you know, here we are in the conversation. I love it.
I love this, man.
Nicole said, "Yeah." He said Nicole can't chime in. Yeah, JP and Vic listening party. Yes,
this is dope. Yeah. This is dope, man.
I'm a real head myself. Also, Warren G is not bottom tier lyrical.
Yo, honestly, and at the end of the day, man, like for all for John P and me and anyone who's tuning in, commenting, he just left the set because he couldn't take it anymore. Hip hop and music in general, but hip hop is a very opinionated genre of music. Very, very passionate and opinionated genre of music. and it's all opinion. It's to each his own. Whoever digs it, who doesn't dig it, it's all good. So Mike, like, I've never been one who cares about opinions. That's the thing about me. I don't care about popular consensus.
Oh no, you care about opinions. That's why you address it.
Oh no, I just love a good debate. I love to argue with people.
This is bullshit.
I love to argue with people or dispute with people.
Sorry, go ahead. Sorry, finish talking. I'm sorry. It's all you right now. I don't. Go ahead.
This is great. Nah, but I love to dispute. You know, have a friendly dispute conversation with people, especially with music. So if you have an opinion of something that you like to bring forth, and like John said, I keep an open mind, open heart, open ear, and you can show me something that I've never recognized or just like, I'm all open to it.
And Vic, let me just say, my dude Mike, like once you meet Mike is one of us.
Okay.
Without question. This is my people's. Like this is not just some random dude commenting in the comments, chiming in. This is my dude. So he's speaking from a place of love, but he's also like, what the fuck?
He's like one of us, yeah. And I would probably too if I yeah.
And my dude here is still talking about, you know what? If I hear you mention Warren G one more time in the chat, I'm ending the show right now.
Yo, this may be one of the dopest Super MC episodes, man. This is great. This is great. I love it.
This is not great.
This is great.
We keep talking about these bottom tier rappers.
This is
Let's
great.
talk about Vanilla Ice. Didn't somebody mention Vanilla Ice in the chats too? See what I'm saying?
I kind of tuned that one out. I'm sorry. That one kind of lost me a bit. Right to your opinion, but I kind
of what you got against him. I don't have anything against anybody. But if we're talking about lyricists and someone mentions Warren G, I'm going to kindly ask that person to remove the crack pipe from their pocket.
Warren G.
Good night, y'all.
Oh, this is beautiful. Vanilla Ice was from. Oh my God! Keep the comments coming, y'all. I love it. I love this. Vanilla Ice on a scale from 1 to 10. This is a question for John. This is a question for our host right here. Yo, the questions are coming for you, John. Lady Abe, on a scale from 1 to 10, Vanilla Ice, what you rate him? Or Warren G, excuse me, Warren G. Steve said, read the whole comment.
I'm not feeling well right now. I'm ashamed to be a part of this show at this moment. Mikkel has the control, so get back on set. She didn't say it was done yet. Oh God,
this is great.
Look, we gonna block a few of y'all from the chats this evening. Y'all getting beside yourself.
Oh man,
I don't even want to play any more music. I just want to go home. Oh, I am home. I don't even know where I'm at right now. You see what I'm saying? I'm lost. Yeah.
He said, Dookie, why does John P have a cookie face? A Dookie face.
Oh, he said cookie. I'm sure the typo is going to come in a second. And 3, 2, 1. There you go. Dookie. Ching. Told you. Typo.
Oh, man.
I'm done. I'm done with y'all.
This episode is fire, man.
No,
okay,
it's not.
Run tunes.
It needs to be fired. It needs to be set on fire. This episode needs to be set on fire. As soon as it's done, I'm setting it on fire. You will not find it on YouTube. Not at least when we start talking about Will Smith having a dope lyric album and Warren G. Are we gonna start talking about Tone Loc now and Young MC? Is this what we're doing?
Man, to put Tone Loc and Young MC and Will Smith in the same class is disrespectful, dude. That's crazy. Come on now.
Young MC and Tone Loc are in the exact same class.
In terms of
lyrics.
No.
Huh?
No. They may have made the same type of feel, had the same type of energy, but no, they're not the same. No. And I'm not talking about Miami Will Smith and all that garbage. I'm talking about
I didn't say Will Smith. I said Tone Loc and Young MC.
Oh yeah, no. Tone Loc and Young
same
MC.
class.
Yes.
Period, point blank. They're sitting next to each other in homeroom.
Yes.
They're in
that Bust a Move video. Yes, absolutely.
No,
or whatever it was. Tone Loc's video.
No, I'm saying in the proverbial classroom of lyricism, they are in homeroom together.
Yes, agreed.
Tone Loc here.
Agreed.
Present, and then he raises his hand next. They're in class together. Will Smith is somewhere else in a different class, but it's only down the hall.
So he's in the same school.
He's like in home ec at the time while they're in homeroom, or he's in something else.
Yes, that exactly. Yes.
It didn't sound like that's what was being said at the time.
That exactly. Thank you. Exactly. Exactly.
He doesn't though.
He definitely
does.
Thing.
Lyric.
I'm not saying he's Deck or M or Black Thought. I'm not saying anything to that degree at all. Not even close. Not. No, not even close. My man's comment right here, or the person who's commenting, that I agree with 100%. That's my point exactly. Exactly what they just said. Some lyrical ability, that all. Not super lyrical, but decent. Yes. Exactly.
Y'all shitted on my playlist with a bunch of fuckery.
1997. Let's get to it.
It's over. I don't even want to hear. I can't. What can I possibly play to please people who are sitting here talking about Will Smith and Vanilla Ice and Warren G? I don't know what to play for y'all now. I'm lost. I feel like someone wants to hear Regulator right now or something.
Damn, dude.
I think for the first time, y'all broke me.
Oh.
You've been broken several times, but I think
several times.
I think I just got broken.
Play Wyclef, she says. Wifey's saying play Wyclef.
But why? Mike's right. Can you go to Mike's comment, please? There we go.
Vic did it. Vic did it.
My dude.
I definitely did it. I'm wearing the hat. I did it.
He did it. He did it.
And own it. And what?
He dookied all over this. Ugh. Okay.
Hola, soy Celia Cruz y estoy aquí con Wyclef celebrando el carnaval. ¡Azúcar! Guantanamera.
We out here in Miami just shining.
Guajira, Guantanamera.
Worldwide.
Guantanamera. Guajira, Guantanamera.
That
Yo soy un hombre.
This is now. Welcome to the carnival. The arrival. I'm a Spanish Harlem. Boogie down Bronx. Manhattan. Back to Stockton. Guantanamera. Hey yo, I'm standing at the bar with a Cuban cigar. Guantanamera. Hey yo, I think she's eyeing me from far. Guantanamera. Yo, I wrote this in Haiti, overlooking Cuba. I asked her what's her name, she said Guantanamera. Remind me of an old Latin song my uncle used to play on his old 45 when he used to be alive. She went from a young girl to a grown woman like a virgin. So she sex with no average man. Keep the figure, move like a caterpillar, fly like a butterfly, let your soul fill a glide. Black woman, better yet, Space Invader. If your name was Charlie, we be playing Street fighter. Penny for your thoughts, a nickel for your kiss. A dime if you tell me that you love me.
I need to go to Laura's verse though, real quick. Hold up.
She was a rose in Spanish Harlem, Mama see to beg your pardon. Made steaks at a faster rate than she fornicates. Good traits of genius, got us a black Venus. Crab niggas angry cause they can't get between us. No selexion, smooth complexion, lexicon of Lexington. Parents came from Cuba, part Mexican, pure sweet. Dons fell to her feet, she like Movado and shook her hips like Delgado and broke niggas down from the ground to Apollo and then some. She took her accident to dim sum and waited patiently while the businessmen come. Born late on purpose, got even politicians nervous and made plans to infiltrate the street secret service. This gentle flower, fertility was a power. Sweet persona, Venus flytrap prima donna. Que sera, she turned De Niro to De Niro.
I need to hear more of the two.
Yes, yes.
Yo, lock your door. Lock your door. Yo, lock your door. Lock your door. Lock your door. Lock your door.
I remember coming from Haiti, growing up in Brooklyn. On Flatbush, got my first sneakers tookin'. Learned the game quick, so I got my first device. Mom moved to Jersey so we could get a better life. But little did she know, a ghetto is a ghetto. Good time, found myself like Jimmy Walker Sancello.
Yellow cheese bus, getting beatings if I cuss. Lay away another day in stripe leaves and Latin grades. Fuck the liver bomber. Mama tried to stop, paranoid, cause this boy around my neighborhood got shot. Nameplate, hair straight, metal braces on my teeth, fat laces on my feet when crack first hits the street.
I used to push up on the girl, salt and pepper, push it. D's in school, cause the music was my focus. Jokes in class, but when I learned I didn't pass. I knew it was my ass with my mother's leather latch belt buckle. Said Nelly Mel, similar to Melly Mel. Hits the third rail, beat street makes Giselle
as the
sell.
tale gets poetic, watch the streets turn magnetic. Tawana Brody's rapists alleged. Out hooky places, watch street corners turn to a waste. Young men aspire to be scar faces. In the year of the dragon, lots of men disappear. As quiet as it's kept, they won't be back next year.
We're gonna keep going. I gotta keep going. Our time is running out.
Microphone and she said I'll go far. She said just keep it raw, the lyrics hardcore. Listen to my talking guitar. I'm on the corner with my.
Hey kids, gather around.
Hold up, Vic. Was there a moment when the Fugees came out that you felt like Wyclef was gonna end up being that dude?
That dude out of the group?
That not out of the group, but that dude where he was like, because to me, Wyclef was lyrically dangerous on the low. Nobody talked about how dope he was. He was lyrically dangerous. He was very artistic and creative at the same time. So he could have possibly. But then what happened? I feel like as time went, he became very mainstream, which is not a problem because a lot of people loved him. So his music became a lot broader and he went into that Bob Marley bag and kind of never came out of it to me. And I'm not saying it as a bad thing, but this album and the Fuji album, I thought Wyclef was untouchable on the low.
I agree. I completely agree.
You do?
Yeah, I mean, oh no, I definitely do. I mean, like I stated earlier, I could care less about popular opinion. And I know some people were kind of like, they were still scoring from the first album, London on Reality. So some people, like, he had to pull, like really struggle to pull a lot of people in to really dig him lyrically and feel him from a place of like being on par with even Lauren at that point, because Lauren was always the standout of the group. But yeah, in his own bag, yeah, Clef was definitely that dude to me, at least from the score to Carnival, and little strands of it with the second album, not so much so as with the Carnival, but yeah, and even joints in between the Carnival and his follow-up album.
That's an interesting point you brought up about Blunted in Reality, how it was like he had to almost convince the fans and all of them to bring the fans in, like, yo, nah, we're dope, you know, because they didn't get it until the Nappy Heads remix, which obviously was not on the album.
Right.
You know, originally.
I thought that was dope. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. yeah, we're gonna definitely have a night where we have to go into the Wyclef album for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like this album, oh my god. We'll play one more from here though.
Yo, Wyclef, it's time that I confess to all of you.
I'll have to check out part 2 though. I didn't really check out the second one, to be honest.
To all the girls that cheated on before.
No, Vic, no.
To all the girls I love before.
To all the girls that cheated on before, I tip my hat like Willie Nelson. You got pressure, take a sip of this Molson. Here's what happened, it wasn't my intentions.
Hold up, wasn't this a song where he was also talking about Lauren in his song? Okay, that's what I thought.
Yes,
Bring it
yes.
back. Rewind.
Nelson, you got pressure, like girls that cheated on before. I tip my hat like Willie Nelson. You got pressure, take a sip of this Molson. Here's what happened, it wasn't my intentions to fall into seduction while playing in temptation. Thought I had it figured out, but games don't last. The hourglass ran out, I got sprayed with the tear gas. Big man don't cry, hold my feelings inside. Stress brings me on, son. I gotta hold my pride when I see you with another guy. Jealous thoughts of homicide, call me selfish when I say Abraham had many wives. You said this is the 90s, either gonna be me or her. I found myself in a blur, looking into the clouds, thinking out loud. I'm in love with 2 women, who is it all the girls that cheated on before? It's a new year, I got a new change of gear. I swear, I can see clear.
So those 2 girls was Lauren and his wife at the time,
Correct.
right?
Correct.
Oh, snap, Victor. Oh, great.
Change again, I swear. I can see clear now the clouds disappear. You forgive, but you still think that second verse is gonna hurt based on a true life story. I got married at 24 in New Jersey. You know the feeling, star nature take its course. 2 years later, Clef get a divorce. When I had the cold feet, I shouldn't have walked the altar. Went to Dion Warwick, she couldn't predict my future. Went with my feelings even though it wasn't right. Creeping with my secret lover in the middle of the night. Back home, break of dawn, dinner's at the table. Thin line between love and hate's on cable. I'm looking at myself, thinking out loud. I'm in love with 2 women. Who is all the girls that cheated on before? It's a new year, I got a new change again, I swear.
We gotta do that soon. And shout out to Just G for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in, Just G. She had some really cool comments representing for the Haitians and how she loves this album. And she also said, she would love to see that vid of us breaking down the carnival.
Absolutely, I would love that too.
Gotta do that.
Personal favorite of mine. It's to answer the question. I think I have to go back. That's another album that I have to revisit. Is the Carnival Part 2. Because I was such a huge fan of the first one, I was almost scared to listen to the second one because I felt like he was on a streak. Yeah, I felt like he was on a streak where I'm a huge Wyclef fan, Fugees fan in general. So after the Carnival, I'm like, and then when I heard that It Doesn't Matter with The Rock, I was just like, Clef, what are you doing, dude?
I'm not gonna lie, I enjoyed that song.
I thought it was.
I mean, it was cute. Let me say that it was cute.
Right. Yeah, and dare I even ask your opinion of that Clef and LL battle, or the viewers?
I guess for good reason, my mind erased that because I don't remember that really almost at all.
What's Clef got to do with it? And Rasta Imposter response?
Yeah, I barely remember that.
Okay.
Yes, thank you. That album made us proud to be Haitian. I hear that.
Amazing album.
That's a thing when you can create music that literally represents a people or an ethnicity or a group. Like, that's amazing. To me, that's what on the low most artists want. They want their art to speak to people, to have something to escape to in some cases. What's this say?
Masquerade, yeah.
Carnival 2 was good, not great. Follow up, but good based on what he was putting out
after Masquerade. Right.
Yeah. Once he was doing, like I said, that Bob Marley thing and the 911 thing with Mary J., I was like, my dude, somebody gave him a Bob Marley pill and that shit never wore off. He just, someone please call 911. Like, dude.
Great impression.
But he was Wyclef, so I always had love for him because he was one of those just creative, artistic dudes that I was like, he could do any kind of song. And there's only a certain rappers that can pull that off. Do any kind of song, cover any topic, and it feels like it fits within their wheelhouse of sound.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's another sound, wheelhouse of sound. Oh, okay. We won't go to the other one. Anyway, okay. I'll play a couple more songs because, you know, I had some treats here. Okay. I love this. I love this, though. I feel like 3 or 4 different episodes came out of this one. Like new topics for other episodes. Because, yeah, you and I going to have to definitely go in on that LL and Cannabis.
Yes, yeah. And I know, like we've been saying, we'd have to do those album reviews of albums that you and I may not have been digging at the time. What happened? Get them tracks.
No, get to them treats.
Get to them treats. Let's do it.
That's the producer talking. Okay. All right.
7:59.
All right. She's like, hey, hurry up.
As Mellow Max passes his lunch to Scully. Come get Nettie up in here. 5 9 6 tricks.
Jersey.
With the artifact technique.
Thank you, brother.
I like to rip off mics and clock off dice that roll funny, getting blunted off somebody's whole money. Honey, speak for me for cheese, ease back. Please keep that weave intact. Best believe the Tamer D will be back. Get the weed sacks, relax, fuck a flick from Blockbuster, I'ma touch ya. Proving who got the bomb like Russia. Friendly neighborhood rap hood with goods. Could it be? Yes, no question. Now let's start up the session. Kick a rap out till I black out. Check out when I wreck out, throwing backs out. Laughing out loud when niggas crap out. Me, I want more G's than the LAPD from when I wrote my first rhyme in 83. With each piece release, I reach math blocks. Analyzing more spots than Matlock. Now I got this rapping shit on pat.
Tell me who this is, Vic.
Artifacts from the album. That's them.
We only bullshit.
Thank you, sir. How about this one?
1, 2. Once again, the ultimate.
Remember this one.
Who be the next man to get cracked in? The ultimate.
Artifacts. Remix. Showbiz.
The ultimate.
We bring forth the sorts and rap sports. Niggas play defense sports overtime if niggas wanna shine. But the rhyme done, taken out imposter. Proper with the statistics, practice good posture. Nada, lick a sip of drug transactor.
You know, to be honest with you, it's like we gotta save that for when we go through their album. I'm not even messing with that. I got a couple more quick songs I'm just gonna play and get through.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
97. Company Flow. These are aliens for sure.
Like Rwanda, don't wander far or get trapped up. Quick to rush the spot like baby urine, get mopped up. Tax that spray the hall with rap aerosol. Organized graffiti lectures and can't control. On level with the devil, racing uptown, first to board Apache. I'm much too much for any demon style to master me. From the Throgs next race to the Hell's Gate. Lyrically detonated, sparking in 80s and bottle rockets into nigga chaser. Downtown graffiti the face, a herbal in the base. Open up your eyes and clean out the nature. Wide open like the Grand Canyon. MCs couldn't hang if they was lynched by the Grand Dragon. Searching for my styles like Jock Core. Coming home on work release, shoplifting at the rack store. But sabotaging me ain't easy. I'm crooked like Nathan Wink, starring Asco Cheesy.
I can't see. Yeah, we're just okay. 2 more songs and then we're out. I can't. Okay, I'm gonna play this song. We've played this before. I didn't want to play this again because this one hurts Vic. This one hurts him. But it came out in 97, so I told you, it hurts him.
It's that Brooklyn
to hear this.
The highest caliber, make it a night to remember like Shalimar. Then escape to Havana with a soda. Do what I gotta. Planes get shot down in Cuban airspace over the water. I got insight, it's a clear case of reading your aura. Man, what you got for us as my black men stand in line like a chorus. Make
thinking these MCs are sons like Horus. I'm always taking shots like a Japanese tourist. Get the picture, fly the Casa Sosa, no exposure.
I'm sipping, wishing well water imported from Pluto. That's why my eyes is glassy, so you ain't got the ask. The interplanetary Illuminati move your body. I track the stars first, so fuck her, Scotty. I do basement parties on a mothership. Now I'm on planet Earth on some other shit. Man, inhabitants of this world be striving and struggling, trying to eat food and keep the rights till they publish it. Gets so red hot, man, that shit is like bubbling. Can't get no peace cause the beasts keep troubling. Youth they oppose and the blows they be doubling. Nightheads is strife and the shots they be thundering. Ways and customs don't make any sense. They be giving me stress and they test my maintenance. Use the sand and the Uma is my sustenance. Know the style will never lack. Melanin is my
In
evidence.
order to be effective with your words, you must be selective. Cause showing and proving is the prime directive. Moving those who are outdated with vernaculated thoughts. Every time I take a turn, MCs take a loss. I point across. I gotta get to where I wanna be. As the wickedest public speaker since 73 or 74, which was the year I first touched ground. As the physical manifestation of sight and sound. So
underground music was killing in 97. That's the point here. And then this one last thing that I'm gonna play, yes, that was Mos Def. And to answer your other question, brother, you was asking how often do we do these live feeds? We do this Super MC every Saturday from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Subscribe to the YouTube channel so you can stay current with the content and what we're doing, because we got a lot more coming as well with Super MC, you know what I'm saying, and other stuff. But this one last thing actually came out in 97 as like a demo, but their official album didn't come out till like 5 years later. But on the low, they was already out there, and that I'm talking about is Slum Village.
It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under my seat to get it. And niggas in the crew say I'm the bullshit. And guess that's the reason why y'all niggas stay cashless. It's a shame they gotta watch a back and niggas don't know jack up about a cat hole. I'm sick of niggas popping up at my crib all in and out the shit. Got me ducking, dodging under the fucking mattress center. It's time to address these niggas that know my address, and this nigga don't take no mess. Call me Papa Boy. These Prince niggas are way showing they ass for nothing and ain't never around when shit starts jumping off. You're lost, boy, you're about to get that ass bust the fuck back. When that starts to act up, boy, you don't know how to act. And my mind say, keep it on.
Ooh, that bass change.
Rock it and speak, y'all. You don't stop, keep it on. You know I got y'all.
One more time.
Counterfeit niggas
one more time.
Trying to take shit or money.
Dear God. They took that sample the same way Dougie and them used it and just changed it.
It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under my seat to get it.
That bass line.
Niggas in the crew say I'm the bullshit in this side. Guess that's the reason why y'all niggas stay cashless. It's a shame they gotta watch a back and niggas don't know jack up about a cat hole. I'm sick of niggas popping up at my crib all in and out the shit. Got me ducking, dodging under the fucking mattress center. It's time to address these niggas that know my address, and this nigga don't take no mess. Call me Papa Boy. These Prince niggas are way showing they ass for nothing and ain't never around when shit starts jumping off. You're lost, boy, you're about to get that ass bust the fuck back. When that starts to act up, boy, you don't know how to act. And my mind say, keep it on. Rock it and speak, y'all. You don't stop, keep it on.
I'm out of here, man. This is it. I don't even have nothing to say. Subscribe to the channel. You know, Super MC every Saturday, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yes, that was Dilla. Woo!
Rest in peace, Dilla.
Do you have anything to say? I'm out, man. Do you have anything you want to say?
I had a beautiful time tonight, man. An incredible time. This is always fun for me. Love the differences of opinions.
Yes.
Love the song selections. Love the comments. Love the viewership. I love debates. So anytime, and I definitely want to do that show that we've been talking about for the longest of the albums that we've disagreed on or weren't maybe as open to when we first heard them.
Yeah.
Who knows? May make a difference the next time around, or when that show happens. So I'm all for it. I'm looking forward to it. It just like Mikkel was saying earlier in the show, it's great. It makes for interesting discussions. And this is hip hop, man. People are gonna have, like us, are gonna have strong opinions. We're passionate. We're very articulate in the way that we convey our points. So it makes for a great show, in my opinion. I have fun. I had a great time.
Yeah, I did too.
Thank you, Nicole. Thank you. I
did too. So yeah, that's it for me. I'm done.
97 was a beautiful year, man. Thank you.
Yeah, it was. It definitely was. I'm still stuck on this Warren G thing. I can't. I just can't.
Good content. I'm a hip hop music head. Nice.
Word. Appreciate you for tuning in, brother, and
Absolutely.
all of your opinions. I know I joke and I kid about some of the things you were saying. Well, I wasn't kidding about Warren G. He's wiggity whack daddy. But he's a dope producer, by the way, though. And he put out an album in the early 2000s that was actually kind of solid on the low. Yeah, I do.
I love these concepts. This is what I love this, man. This is fantastic.
See, and she talked this. So from 1 to 10.
He's still
okay. If we're talking Warren G, I'm speaking in negative integers. You see what I'm saying? I'm talking like a -3. Yeah, I'll give him a -3. And Nicole, stop with the Warren G. See what I'm saying? I'm out. End the show. Cut it off.
Love you, Nicole.
Cut it off.
Love you, Nicole. Love you, Nicole.
Get off. Vic, don't talk to her. Don't talk to her, Vic. She's on punishment. End the show. End the show. End it. Go. End it. I'm done. Thanks, Nicole. Thanks, Nicole. And brother, I'm sorry to offend your cousin, because obviously Warren G is your cousin. Because you've been sticking up for this dude like you just saw him at the last reunion. So I'm sorry for offending your cousin. You see what I'm saying? And Just G, yes, Proswell, he's like a -10. Okay, he's a -10. At least Warren G, he's produced a lot of dope stuff, and produced hits like Regulator. That was a hit, even though it was like you just looped that old sample. But okay, you just took that Michael McDonald thing and started screaming Regulators over it. I'm sorry. Let me stop talking about dude's cousin like this. We gotta go. End it! Stop it! Why are we still here? Don't laugh, Vic. You're egging her on. End it. End the broadcast. Blood clots. Blouse on skirts, pants on shirts. End it. End it.